Hey wig friends, I'm Nikki and welcome back to my channel. I am here to do a wig review on this cutie patootie. You know I've got a lot to say. I always do. I hope that's what you want because I also wear the wig for several hours before I film, so hopefully that helps as well. Now, of course, I'm telling you everything about her, so you tell me your thoughts in the comments. I'd also like to know if you have this unit. If you do, tell me all about it. And join my party and subscribe. The more the merrier. And by doing that, you'll get notified when all my reviews come out because I've got a whole bunch more to bring to you. And I upload them every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, along with some surprise ones here and there. And I'll do it especially if it's a newer wig that just came out. If you are a subscriber, well, thank you so much. And also, if you want to know about her cap and see the construction of it, stick around to the end of the video. You'll be able to check it out then. Now, I bring you some new styles and oldies but goodies, and I've got an oldie but a goodie for you today. And she is Sensational's Tamika. She's part of the Empress Lace collection and therefore is a lace front. She's in the color T1B/27. She, of course, comes in a few other colors, and this one here is T1B Dark Teal. I think that's like a really interesting color option to go with. She also has a natural curved part, is heat safe 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I picked her up from samsbeauty for $30.99. I am having major deja vu going on right now. I'm looking in the camera and I'm thinking to myself, she looks an awful lot like Desirae from Bobbi Boss, which of course I just recently reviewed. And I know, granted, I did style Desirae a certain way to look more like this, but still, it's almost pretty much the same look, just different color and just a little bit shorter. And she's kind of retro. She's giving me vibes of like 1920s flapper. You know, that era, if you put a flapper dress on, you might see it a little bit more. And retro is modern. And I know that sounds like a big oxymoron, but it is that way. They're incorporating a lot of newer looks, mixing it with some retro style to come up with something in between. And I think this is a really good example of it. And she is kind of cute and sassy, flirty, but she's, you know, got some going on. It just really depends on what you're wearing and where you're going. And I think she's about 12 inches, so a really cute length. And she's got this asymmetrical thing happening with a little bit more fullness of the curls on the right, a little bit less here on the left side, which I think is really neat. I do have a couple of issues with her. So let's go over her color and I'll show you the back and then we'll talk about them. So color, you know, I like 27s. They, of course, can vary from company to company with the shade or tone. And I do like this one. It is pretty. Got some natural luster too, I noticed. And she, of course, has the 1B root, and it does go throughout. You can't really see it because she's so short back there, but she does go throughout. And let me show you her from the back. Love these curls. Something about curls in the back I like a lot. And she has a light yaki texture. It does feel nice and soft and natural. So a few of the issues I have with her is, one, I had to pluck her parting space, which I haven't had to pluck a parting space in a really long time, so it was kind of a surprise. And it was right here at the front. It was a little too thick right there, and then the rest was more wide. So it just looked a little unusual. So I plucked it there. And then I also add some baby hairs here and here. She does come with more that, with the wig, but they're more up in this area here, which is covered anyway. So I felt it was necessary to add some more. But the rest of her parting space, it's pretty decent. You can see a slight line of demarcation, but that's just because the powder is wearing off right now. So just adding a little bit more powder, that will take care of it. And it is really deep. I don't know what is up with the wig companies right now thinking that we all want deep parting spaces on every wig. I don't think it's really necessary with every single style. So a little deep, but it's not bad otherwise. And then another issue I had with her is she tangles so much that the curl pattern got kind of messed up on this side right here. I did not use a brush or a comb again, just my fingers, and I was experiencing so much tangling that it was pulling the curl out. Like right there's an example of it. And that was like a tighter curl. So it just doesn't match the rest of this curl pattern. So that was just one issue. Another issue really isn't an issue, it's just more of a need to know sort of thing. And it has to do with this layer. You can see how it's swooping off the forehead, which personally I like better. But you can see she's advertised like this, with it, you know, pushed up or bumped up more. And she's just not going to go like that. Not in any way. And I thought maybe I had a fluke thing going on or something till I checked out other reviews for her and found out that almost everybody else had the same thing with the layer going in the forehead. So just something you should be aware of. And then she's got this bump here. And she had more bump here and here around the crown, and I just used my heating wand to bring that down. But, you know, her density is still natural, I'd say, for this particular style, but it's so thick right in here, I cannot get that to go down no matter how much heat I apply, heat or pressure that I apply to it. She's not really shedding anything more than ordinary, and then she does have some pretty decent sides. You know, hardly any lift up. I, of course, pulled out some of my own baby hair, so it does match pretty well. And this side, there's like no lift up. And that's pretty much because of the heaviness of this here. And you don't need to see that side anyway, really. So, I mean, she's not really a bad wig at all. I just personally prefer Desirae. And I think Desirae was a little bit better quality, and she was cheaper than TAMIKA. But who knows, maybe you can find TAMIKA cheaper than where I did. So, I mean, that's still an option there. But, you know, if you're looking for this style, I would suggest that. But, you know, I'd still say she's worth a whirl if this is what you're looking for, this length or something. So that's really what I got to say about her and how I feel. And as I already mentioned, I of course will show you her cap, tell you about it here in a second. So please keep watching to find all that information out too. And then I will also see you in my next video. So bye-bye. Okay, we are going to take a closer look at TAMIKA now. First of all, here she is. And she was pretty comfortable to wear. Basically a medium-sized wig cap. However, she's got quite a bit of stretchability to her. So safe to say also larger head friendly. And there is the inside cap. Look at that large, deep parting space she has we were talking about. And these are the baby hairs that I made right there by the part. So she didn't come with those there. And she does also have one comb here by the part and another comb here on the side. And then she does have one comb here in the back, along with her adjustable straps. That's TAMIKA. Thanks again for watching. See you soon. Bye.